Welcome to Jacksonville, annual site of one of the best rivalries in the sport. The Gators and the Dawgs. You put them together on a football field, sparks fly and memories are made. This is an entire season. And a game like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, there's history and tradition, but right here, right now, there is tremendous intensity and bitterness on this field. You can feel it. As we'll see the #2 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the third-ranked team, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. And the Gators will kick this away to get us going. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? The shotgun handoff here. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
An inside give now from the shotgun. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Well, Kirk, you played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it, and the game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry games are the teams that have the best leaders to keep them focused on the task at hand.
He gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. He'll call for the fair catch here. First down here for this offense. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They'll run it here. And the defense smothers him for no gain. And remember, the last time these rivals met, Kirk, these guys dropped the hammer. It got ugly.
And, Chris, don't underestimate the mental anguish that can put on a team. It's important that this defense plays well and tries to get the ball back to their own offense to give them a chance to build their confidence up.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. There's contact on the throw. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
If I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And the sophomore, a little bit too much air into that throw.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
Just love watching his back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. He's tackled inside the 35, picks up a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
In college football, this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. Then heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
As quarterbacks, when you see man-to-man coverage, before the ball's even snapped, you're looking for a matchup you want to exploit and take advantage of. This time, he waits for the back to find that matchup with the linebacker, makes the throw, and picks up a first down.
He's running out of time here. Hit just as he throws the ball into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
And he knocks through the PAT. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking for the wideout. He pulls in the catch. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray and more recently Jake Fromm and, of course, Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And
it's a fumble. Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover.
Well, anytime the quarterback takes off and improvises, there's always the risk that the ball goes on the ground. He does a nice job of going off script, trying to create to make something, anything happen, but he doesn't take care of the ball, and the defense does a nice job of swatting the ball away.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was a sack on the play. Could not escape the pass rush.
Boy, what an incredible push by this defensive line. And if you're going to survive in the SEC, the teams that really separate themselves are the teams that have great defensive linemen, especially in the interior. And Georgia has had an incredible legacy over the years. And it's nice to see that this player right here is trying to live up to that.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He's hit as he throws it. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Offense facing third down after the incompletion. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a first down.
Oh, my gosh. What a great play by the offense. And on the other side, how frustrating for this defense. They had everybody covered downfield. The quarterback, it looks like he's almost giving up on the play. Checks it down to the running back. And how about the back, what he does with the ball in his hands after the catch? Picks up the first down.
Caught for the completion. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
That completion makes it second and medium. Back in motion now. Looking to pass here on second down. Caught near the sticks. It's Claiborne. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
Boy, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown, so they got to bounce back from that right away. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. And he dumps it off to the tight end.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Breaks loose at the 45. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Corner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Florida 14, Georgia 0.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set. Play fake, looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go and play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
The completion sets up a 2nd down play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
With the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
So the offense faces 3rd and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
The Dogs are moving quickly down the field. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down.
It's now 2nd and goal.
All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Receiver makes the grab. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
Hey, the windows are so tight on these throws for this quarterback. Positive yards are a good thing here. Now it's 3rd and goal, getting so much closer to punching it in.
Look at a throw on 3rd and goal. He's got it right near the end zone. He'll be stopped short a couple yards from the goal line.
That's a good job by this offense getting positive yards here on this 3rd and goal, but now they're facing 4th and goal. Big decision on whether or not to settle for the field goal to at least get some points or roll the dice and try to get this ball into the end zone on 4th down.
They'll try to run this one in. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? Do they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the breaks into the clear right down the middle, end zone ahead? The 40 at the 30 now. Bulldozing his way through those tackles. Tackled just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run. What an electric play. He shows the speed, but they're able to run him down just short of the end zone. He's got to be disappointed.
Oh, what a job of getting into the open space and then showing the speed that he has, but he has walked down so close to getting to the goal line. I just hope they end up scoring on this drive after that run.
When they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback.
Take over 1st and 10.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they were 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Trying to create here on the move. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
He's looking deep here. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Dawgs. Let's see if this score, Kirk, can breathe a little bit of life into this team.
Yeah, I know it's only one touchdown, but it could go a long way in changing just the tone of this game, especially once we get into the second half.
Point after is good. They're down 14 now, 21-7. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the Gators offense retakes the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. The game moves the ball to the 34.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And now the handoff. Tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs.
Well, Chris, you think about over the years with the Gators and their offense, it's always about Steve Spurrier and spreading it out and fun and gun and attacking downfield. But I think these great Gator teams, they have an ability to do what we just saw right here. Pick up a first down on the ground, relying on that offensive line and their running back.
Here's the handoff. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it. Good enough for first down yardage.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
We've reached the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. The Gators pick up enough yards to move the sticks. They're going to run it here. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Hands off to the left.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff in a single back formation. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented. It shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
So it's third and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. They pick up the first down, tackled at the 25. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. Looking to pass this time. And he'll loft it to the end zone. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here. And instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
So now it's third and short from the 23. Potential four-down territory. Let's see what the third down call is. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. Right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And that one's picked off. What a play. He's got some room and some blockers here. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Just time enough for one more play in the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Bulldogs will kick this away to start the second half. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Florida offense retakes the field. And this offense trying to build in a very impressive first-half performance, trying to stretch the lead right away here in the third. And he's swallowed up at the line, could not get past that big defensive tackle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Here's the second down play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? It's complete. Ball carrier finding open space. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
1st down. Looking to throw the football. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Well, when you sit back and play zone defense like this, what you allow is your defense to have eyes on the football. Here, they give up the catch, but you can see how they rally to the football. There's just nowhere to go for this slot receiver.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. There's the handoff. He's found some room at the 45. An explosive play. They finally grab him, but the ball moves inside the 25.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Trying the old counter play here. The Gators moving quickly down the field here.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the 1st down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Keeping it on the ground here. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big 1st half. And he's already at it again.
Down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They'll test the right side here.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Trying to get the throw off. And he wisely decides to just throw the ball away there on 3rd down. Brings up 4th.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down. And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there.
Georgia offense will take over 1st and 10.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very 1st play. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Makes a quick grab. And the ball to the ground. The offense falls on the fumble. Keeps possession. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down.
1st down for the offense.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. No press here. The defense backing away. Looking for some space. It's Brown. Breaks loose at the 40. You bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
And looking to throw now on first down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now. Incomplete. Second down coming up. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Cannot escape it. Down he goes.
Boy, good job here getting into the backfield and coming up with this sack here by the defensive line from the Florida Gators. And, Chris, you think about Florida, you think about defensive linemen, you think about an incredible history and legacy that they've had over the years. Start with Javon Curse, the freak, what he was able to do, and Kevin Carter, all the sacks he came up with. Dante Fowler, such speed off the edge. Even Derek Harvey, boy, he had an incredible year in 06 when the Gators won the national championship, and we're still seeing them dominate the line of scrimmage today.
And the Bulldogs will have to kick it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the returner is brought down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Florida 27, Georgia 7.
We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line and the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
And the Gators will have 1st and 10 here. Tailback with another carry. Jukes to get free. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. On the handout, they'll test the right side here. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the 4th quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the 4th quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job at eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the 4th quarter.
Here comes a handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Ball handed off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. They'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive.
Yankee blue! Yankee blue! Slam!
And he drops back in the gun. Looking to the end zone. But it's incomplete. A 4th down stop. Turnover on downs.
Chris, they had exactly what they wanted. I can't believe this would have been a touchdown, but he drops the ball on 4th down.
Throw to the running back in the flat. And they get him down after the completion.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And looking for a big play here. Oh, that one's picked off. Going the other way, can they catch him? The 30. Past the 20. Inside the 10. Gonna take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, Florida.
Well, there's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. Now they get set to kick it away. Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. Lets it go quickly. And he throws his third interception of the day. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Keep it on the ground to work the clock here.
Christina, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
A quick juke. Gets past the tackler into open space now. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
What a shot, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seem to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed along with really dominant offensive line play.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long.
22, Spider.
He'll hand it off. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. And here's the handoff. And they stop him just short, but defense really backed up now. It's first and goal.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
On the set.
The Gators trying to punch it in. It's first and goal.
Ready.
And the offense will just take a knee.
Okay, ready.
Now it's second down here. Looks like the offense will just take a knee here.
Got it.
Offense going backwards those last two plays. Now it's third and goal. And the quarterback will take a knee. And the coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. And that one's straight down the middle. And they add to their lead. There might not be a sweeter feeling in college football if you walk off the field knowing that you have taken care of business and beaten